Hello and welcome to Retro Bikes Dublin. Today we're looking at a BMW K75 Triple. It's been made into some sort of a kind of cafe racer. It's been made up actually by our mechanic here at Retro Bikes Dublin, so it's had the full works mechanically done to it, new injectors, a full service, everything looked at, brakes, front to rear, engine, everything. So mechanically is absolutely mint, and the looks in my opinion are something unusual and something a bit cool with those large double front headlamps. Condition wise, we'll go through the bike now. Front tire is good, front mudguard, you'll see just a few kind of little marks on it. Dual front discs, of course. Left hand side here, radiator and engine area looking good. Tank up over the top, of course, hasn't been painted, just back to the bare metal here. 27 on the clock here, BMW clock. Down, fuel filters fitted onto the actual bike itself. Exhaust, aftermarket exhaust fitted here. Big battery on it as well. It's got a special edition seat on it as well, which is worth upwards of 200 or 300 euros, which is actually nice and fits really well on this bike. Indicators and rear brake light are really neat, and then you have this kind of rear overarching number plate at the back. Single shock at the rear, which is cool, with a single-sided swing arm as well, which is pretty cool too and unusual. Rear tire is pretty good as well, as you can see here. Then onto the center of the bike, then up over the top. There's not many panels on it, so there's not much to kind of make note of on condition wise. Just see the bike itself. It's a pretty cool bike, and for the price that we're going to be listing it at, I think it's well worth a little chuck in and have a bit of fun on the weekends on it. But that's it for the visual analysis of this BMW K75, so we'll move now to the ride along video. Okay, so we're on to the BMW K75 Triple. Let's get on her, turn her on. So it's on, one switch and then some choke. And then we get on the bike, ooh, and we press start. And we just turn off the choke then, let it warm up slightly, and we go through. So this is considerably faster than the other bikes I've been on, previously K125s and K50s. Definitely a different sitting position, definitely more bent over. Quite loud as well. Now, indicators. That's this. Where are they? Oh, they're individual. I see. Okay. Let me turn right then. Okay. I have the knack of the indicators now. Now we turn left here. I'm not going to go too nuts on this because how do I cancel the indicators? That's another question I may have for myself. Just wait for the car here. There's no issues. I might actually even take the time to see how to oh, it's got a gear indicator selector. How to turn off those indicators. Anyway, it's all working, driving fine, very smooth. Obviously seating position quite bent over, you know, quite aggressive on the feel here. I'll just turn right here. And we'll just go up here, but mechanically wise, really good. Obviously again, I'm not going to give it nuts. I'm only up to 3,000 revs in first gear there, so. But do believe me, I have been out on it before, and it is a very fast bike. For the money especially, but just in general. Ooh, a black cat. We've added a little dog there that I think had a suicide mission in front of me on the last bike. I was just coming back into the what you call it, lock up again, and this white dog just had a fit and tried to jump out in front of my bike and nearly killed it and me. But luckily that was avoided, and we're now onto this bike. And I'm enjoying it thoroughly. Very, very different type of bike to the other ones I've been driving today. Still easy to use though. Going through all the gears, gearbox seems really, really nice. Throttle response is good. It's revving through all the gears. Going through all the gears as well. Clip-ons, side mirrors, or the side mirrors I should say, the bar end mirrors. It makes a bit more sense. And we'll move on around. Oh look, the cars have gone on top now, look. Isn't that brilliant? And we'll just turn left here. And we go up and around. And we're turning left in here again and show you all the electrics and so on, and what she looks like on the road. Now, let's see how easy she is to get into neutral. That's into first and straight into neutral. Very, very simple. Now, if I could find out how to bloody cancel the things here. That is. Maybe, no, I don't know. I'm being stupid, haven't I? Now, BMW always like to do things slightly different. Now, so indicators anyway are working. Left hand side rear indicator, front right indicator, or left indicator, front right indicator, and rear right indicator, as you'll see. There we go, there finally. You have to press a button up here. There's a button up here to press, and that turns them off. So that's all good. Bunch of lights here. Let me see. Oh, well, that was a kill switch and not. There we go. That, and maybe that. There we go, there's the lights working. There we go. They've got the front lights working there, LEDs look like. Really, really nice. So let me just get a picture of the bike itself now for the thumbnail. And here we go. Now, all around the bike, all looking lovely, idling very nicely, driving really nice. So if you have liked the video, please do leave it a like. Also comment down below what you think of the BMW K75 kind of Cafe Racer model. And yeah, exactly your opinion, and what you think of these K75s in general, maybe even the standard edition ones that haven't been kind of made into something like this. And if you do want to reach out to us on our socials, they are at Retro Bikes Dublin, Retro Bikes Dublin for Instagram and Facebook, and our official website is www.retrobikesdublin.com. Again, a like and a subscribe would greatly appreciated, but that's it for now in this video and the BMW K75. Thanks for watching.